And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, Sam's Wedge in Player Profile, and it's right here on your sports network. DJ Oakley, joined for the first time ever, Mr. Davion Pritchard, the senior, back at Austintown Fitch for this Falcon Player Profile. First off, Davion, welcome. I know you've done many interviews, but never here on YSN. It's an honor, a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. I
You
appreciate
got it, man. It's been awesome to watch you play over the last, it feels like forever, but hard to believe you're a senior. What has this year been like for you as we sit here in week 10?
I would say just kind of emotional roller coaster a little bit, just knowing everything I'm doing for the first time this year is my last time doing it in my high school career. So just trying to take everything in and just have pride in everything I do this year.
What were some of the things so far? I know you guys got a long way to go. I would hope that you got another 7 weeks in you.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
what are some of the snapshots you've taken from this senior year?
Just like I would just say just trying to take it in, just like this is my last time with the guys. So just every memory with them, I just know like this is going to be the year I remember for the rest of my life. So I just feel like St. Ignatius game and like senior night, homecoming game, those are just games that like I just know I'm going to remember for forever.
Have you ever had a chance to just kind of stop, pause, kind of turn around, look at the stands, and kind of take it all in?
I try not to really worry about that. I feel like everybody's going to say that, but that's the honest truth. I
Sure.
really don't be looking into the fans. I know when there's a packed game, it's a packed game.
You can feel it?
Yeah.
What's that
absolutely.
feel like?
It just feels like I got everybody watching me. I can't mess up. I'm on an island, so it's just like anything I do is gonna be everybody gonna see it.
That place is electric. I mean, when you talk about Greenwood Stadium, that place can get very electric during, the sellouts and all the things that you got. And you've had some big crowds this year and some fantastic stuff going on. For you, can you feel the energy, the electricity, and does it motivate you to get further down the road, get that extra yard, so to speak?
Absolutely. I feel like that's just bigger motivation for the whole team. Like you just seeing everybody you grow up with, everybody coming to support you. You don't want to let them down. It's like, okay, you get a little shock in your body going. It's like it's time to turn up.
You and I were talking off the air. It was a little bit of a stretch there, a long stretch between wins, and you guys get one last week against Boardman. For you to kind of catapult yourselves into the playoffs and be somebody, that's obviously a big win. But you sit here against Warren Harding. I feel like you guys play them not only every year in week 10, but usually week 11 too.
Right.
Talk to me about what these last 2 weeks, that last week with Boardman, the victory, and obviously the Harding, the Harding game coming up mean to you.
Well, Boardman game is always a rival game. We always play Boardman then Warren, so I feel like I'm kind of used to that routine. But Boardman again it's a trophy game. Whoever wins gets a trophy, so that's the motivation we used all week for that. And then Warren, it's like, shoot, that's basically another rivalry game right there. So that's motivation as well. So I feel like we take these games because we don't play a lot of games against teams from around here.
Right.
So I feel like we love these games the most because that's when everybody around here going to be there. So I feel like these games are big games for us.
When you looked at this year's schedule, your eyes had to be like saucers because there are some big teams on this. You played Massillon. You're playing teams that are from cross borders, which you guys usually do.
Right.
And Coach Parker is steadfast in saying that you guys play one of the toughest schedules in the area, if not the state. And I would tend to agree with that.
Absolutely.
When you look at that, what does a schedule like this teach you, not about football, but about life?
I just feel like it teaches us, like, it's not about the moment, it's about what's going to be coming after that. Like, those games only prepare us for the playoffs to help us going into the playoffs, help us try to make a run in the playoffs. So I feel like those help us in the long run, being able to go against some tough competitors and just lead us into the playoffs, knowing that those games as well are going to be hard and competitive as well.
Have you checked everything off your bucket list that you wanted to this year so far?
No, I didn't. I planned on trying to break the interception record, but I couldn't get it.
Okay, talk to me about that. Going into it, what is the interception record, and what are we talking? How far are we out?
Well, the interception record is 13, I believe, and I'm at 7. Yeah,
dude, you still got time.
Yeah, I could get it, but
I told you, you got 7 weeks left, right?
Yeah,
so you get one
absolutely.
pick every week,
Right,
and that state
break it.
championship game, you're gonna have a good time, right?
Absolutely.
What other things at Fitch? Obviously you got to get it done in the classroom too. What things do you want to check off your bucket list before you graduate?
I would just say it's more about myself, more than anything, like just trying to become a better person, more mature, and try to just be more helpful to people around me. I would say like that's one of the things I've been trying to work on myself is just like I'm usually a quieter person, so I'm just trying to be more outgoing, just try to make like not more so new friends, but just try to be as helpful to as many people as possible. Try to become a leader for the freshmen because they look up to us, and we're their role models. So I just want to be able to be a good role model for them and show them how to lead the team when it's their time.
That's awesome. Let's talk about your inner circle, man. Who is it? Who are the people you can count on day in, day out?
Our quarterback, Deshaun Vaughn, I would say Dan, DJ, Kylan, JJ. Those are my guys.
So like when you guys are down or there's 4th and 1 or the game's on the line, you guys kind of you hear the coaches talk, but are you kind of looking around at each other like we got this?
Well, absolutely. I feel like we're a very confident group, so when we give each other that look, we just know like it's us versus them, and we got to put all it on the line for each other.
I think I've been so just excited for you, Davion, because you have been such an advocate for everybody else. You've been so selfless along the way about other guys getting their time, their touchdowns, and when it's time for you to get yours, right? Your picks, all that stuff.
Right.
It seems like everybody's excited for you. Walk me through the selflessness and why it's so important to you.
Because I know it's a team sport. I feel like the only way you can have success in this game is by playing for your team. Like it's not golf, it's not any tennis, nothing like that where you could just focus on yourself and yourself only. Like you grow up with these guys, even at the next level, you're gonna get to know these guys. You gotta create a bond, and you just know like we're all fighting for the same goal. So you just gotta put everybody else before yourself.
All right, we got to talk about plans. I mean, everybody at Fitch has a plan to go to that next level. Talk about yours. I mean, do you see yourself playing on Saturdays? What do you want to do?
Absolutely. I'm committed to Pitt. So
that's awesome.
Thank you. So
congratulations, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna be going down there in the summer, and then just trying to make my own path up there.
Talk to me about Pitt. Being a Pitt fan, that makes me overjoyed because you're gonna be. I mean, instantly you're my favorite player. So talk to me about what your expectations are going to be a Pitt Panther.
My expectations is just to simply give it all I got and see where it takes me. I want to play freshman year, obviously, and make some big plays, help the team out, and that's just my goal. I just want to be remembered there as well.
Did you have a chance to talk to Coach Narduzzi?
Of course, I talk to him every week.
Talk to me about kind of the interactions that you have with him.
Well, he's from around here, so
sure is.
We talk about a lot of stuff like that, like just Youngstown stuff, like only people in Youngstown would know, like places to go out to eat, stuff like that, and just like we just talk like he's like my coach already. Like I feel very connected to him. We have a good bond. Like he's just a great guy.
I'm excited for you, man. And listen, I feel bad for not knowing that, but now that I do, I'm incredibly happy for you. I mean, that's Pitt's my team. I love everything Pittsburgh, and I'm looking forward to seeing you play there on Saturday, especially under Coach Narduzzi, because being a Youngstown guy, I root for him over everything. He's there's Jim Tressel to me and Pat Narduzzi,
right.
and I throw my buddy Doug Phillips in there as well for
of
YSU.
Course, got
so.
you.
All right, let's talk about your influences right off the field. The people that have gotten you to this point and are going to get you to cross that finish line someday when it comes to getting your degree and you're obviously getting to be a professional from a standpoint. Who are those people that have kind of put you in the limelight and put you in the spotlight ahead of themselves along the way?
Oh, definitely 100% my mother, before anybody. I feel like my mom has been the most selfless person I've known my whole life. Like I always have her stressed out going, like I used to play basketball, AAU, here, track. Like she just always made room for me to let me know I'm important and I come first. So I always appreciate her for that. Like anytime I need something, anytime I need to go somewhere, it's always her that helps me. So I want to thank her. And then it's just like my stepdad, Reg, my dad, my grandma, my uncle, my DB coach, my uncle. So he helped me out a lot. He's the reason I know how to play corner. So I appreciate him a lot as well. So those are the people that's really important to me.
I mean, I can tell your mom's very important to you, and we always got to shout out to the moms, right?
Right,
without them, we're not here.
Literally.
Talk to me about one trait, one characteristic of your mom that you absolutely love and you hope that you can kind of fill in as you go along. So is it her kindness? Is it her words of wisdom? Is it her experience, athleticism? What is it about mom that has you just so wrapped up in that?
I would just say her spirit. Like she's just always in a good mindset, positive, just upbringing. Like she'll let me know, like you seem down right now. Like she's always willing to bring me up, and she's never when she's down, she doesn't let it be seen. That's one thing I very admire about her.
Davion, I'll tell you what, man, you are well-versed. Even though this is your first time, I got to tell you, it was the best time. I thank you so much for your time.
You.
Appreciate you so much. Best of luck to you, man.
Appreciate
Favorite player right here, Davion Pritchard of the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Right here, Sam's Wedge in. Back after this.